the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from Baltimore. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Play fake, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
First carry here for the rookie out of Kentucky. He cuts it back right. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. Body in right side. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to get it with the option here. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Giants nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, because every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. It's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately, and they have to do professionally.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it on second and short. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Driving forward with Scatteroo. Dancing past him. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. No run. It's Scatteroo. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Gain of 6. And the Giants first down.
From the gun, here's Dart. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. It's a small gain up to the 38. Michael McFadden able to make the play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now Jackson off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10.
And we're going are still waiting for the scoring, for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Motion the slot man right. First down, here's Lamar. It's taken in by LeJohntay Wester. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Lamar off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. Picked up a few as he heads out of bounds. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Bobby Okereke.
And again, it's Jackson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Giants and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Dart. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's the backup. First throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Track all 80.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one.
Come on. Hey. Cougar 19.
1st and 10.
Willis in the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 19 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now at Met.
difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. Dart setting in the throw here. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes the defender. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now it's Scadaboo. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Scadaboo on 2nd down. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it's good for a New York 1st down. To throw, here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. And that was his 50th catch of the season. Pretty good total and a sign of just how valued he is as a part of this passing game. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Scadaboo now from the gun. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. 2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Nate Neighbors, the one he's throwing for. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pulled in by his back, Scadaboo. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Dart gonna throw again. Rolling left, buying some time. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Play fake. Now Willis to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. Envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Dark from the pistol. Rolling out to his left. Pass is caught along the sideline by Slayton. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Dart. Neighbors with the catch. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 2nd down now, they need 7. Darts out of the shotgun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Scatteroo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Darts looking to throw.
At the 16-yard line.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. 3rd down now. Here's Darts. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll go, here's Darts. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down here. Coach can plead his case all he wants, but we know it's going to fall on deaf ears. They call that interference, and it cancels their 4th down stand. Now Darts. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd.
Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the 1st snap through the 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his second.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. As their quarterback, Brock, he's the one told him to get it done in moments like this. But even though he's the one who scored, you and I both know he is not the one who made it happen on that 4th down.
It's pride up front. That was all the guys up top that just said, listen, man, we are going to work this thing. We're going to give you a push. And, Kate, let me tell you, as a quarterback, you know right away. You can feel that push and that surge. And those big guys led the way for 6.
Gano ready to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Cougar 19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 20 at the 24-yard line.
Gun snap now to Willis. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Tag. 60 back.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Bronco 80.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Making the call himself. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
On 1st down, it's just got to do it. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing from the gun. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up for the 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Line up the design keeper. And he will take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants making a 3-score game in the 4th.
Giants.
Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Gano for the PAT. One after is up and through. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Gano ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again.
Ready.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Throwing on 1st down, Willis. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
4 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
Here's Willis to the air. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
14. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Debo's got it. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Giants moments away from win number 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. The Scatterboo here on the ground. Into the second level past the 30. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants put up even more points in a win.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead. Gano ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. You see the Ravens making their way out now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Get it.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw. It would stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They'll set up the screen for Henry. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense. So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Willis. He's going to tuck it and run. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as we say so long.